everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while, but I'm back to doing my budgeting videos. I am also going to be announcing the winner of my giveaway, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who has participated in this giveaway and has also subscribed to my channel. I am over 1,000 subscribers now. Yay! And I appreciate you guys so much. I wouldn't have gotten here without you. I will announce the winner towards the end of the video, so just stay tuned for that. This is just going to be an overview of what I have just kind of set up for July, what my first paycheck looked like and what happened there, and then what I'm going to be doing for my second paycheck, which I got yesterday, and then stuffing my cashless cash envelopes and just what my plans are going forward for some of my budget. So let's just jump right on into it. If you are new, my name is Janelle. I do all things budgeting. I also include work week lunches, grocery hauls, and meal planning. So if that is something that you're interested in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. There will probably be some more lifestyle stuff. It won't be too much different things, but if you guys are also going to be interested in that, I will be putting up some of those types of videos as well too, as time permits, because I am still very tired and I just don't have time to do a whole lot sometimes. So I am using a new planner. I did get a new planner back in June or the end of May, one of those time frames, because I kind of like the setup that they had for this new Happy Planner. And so I wanted to try it out. I've been writing in it and I sort of kind of like it, and then I sort of kind of don't. So I just have to give myself a feel for it. If I don't, then I'm just going to go back to inserting my own templates in there and jazz it up the way that I want it to be. But for right now, it is working for me. And this is the 18 months. So this is from July to next year, December. So I just did this monthly dashboard and it just has all of my basic bills on there. I don't have a lot of bills outside of the debt that I have accrued over June, but yeah, so I get paid. This is a 3-month paycheck for me. So I get paid on the 2nd, the 16th, and the 30th. I need to do better because I've never really been able to enjoy a 3-month paycheck yet, or like a month with 3 paychecks in there yet since I've started my debt journey. So I need to get myself together on that. But I just have my transfer. If you don't know, I also have a household account that I share with my partner. And so he puts money in there weekly because he gets paid weekly. And then I put money in there bi-weekly because I get paid bi-weekly. So I have my 2 transfers of $300 each month that I'm projecting to do. I have my Netflix at $19.47, my Discover for $600. I have my Acorns because I do have an account with them for $3. My 2 Ashley Furniture credit cards, one for $33 and one for $96. My AT&T phone bill that is both me and my partner's phone, and we're paying on them because we got new phones at the beginning of this year. And then we also I think we added insurance, so I actually need to double check because that was a question the other day that I wasn't sure about. But I think it does or does not have insurance, one out the two. And then some other stuff that we have on there because we have HBO Max for like $5 or $10 or something, and unlimited everything. So that is just a bill. I have my Wells Fargo bill or a credit card for $465.78. I have my Great Lakes small student loan that I have currently just been taking money out and putting it into a savings account so I can make a nice sizable portion payment whenever it does go back or comes out of forbearance, and then just kind of keeping myself with regular payments. I wasn't really planning on doing any extra debt payments until the start of next year so that I can save. However, things have changed now, so that's definitely going to be a whole different thing. And then I have my city card at $278.41 that I'm also wanting to pay, but that is going to be a whole different story, you guys. And then there's this dashboard here. I really didn't fill it out like I said I was going to because I'm not sure how I want to set this stuff up. So once July is over, I will probably play around with this page to see what I want to do for August. So if I mess up, it's okay. Whew, sorry for the yawning, y'all. So now we're gonna get into paycheck number one. I didn't actually do a whole page of all of my entire budget and stuff like that. So y'all can tell that I'm really just like minimizing all of this. But August will be a lot better. So we're gonna start off with paycheck one. So I budgeted that I was gonna bring in 1250. I actually took 1277.76 home, and then I had a rollover of 593.28, which gave me a total of $1,871.04 to deal with. For my expenses, I ended up spending 1142.20. I forgot that I had did a Walmart grocery haul, like I think for July 4th, so I needed to cover that payment. Ooh, this yawning is coming on strong, you guys. I'm so sorry. And then I needed to make a payment to my Discover card, and then I just had my regular expenses, my transfer, Netflix, Acorns, Ashley's furniture for both cards, and those were all the same, so nothing changed. And then I also have my buffer of $50 that I put into my savings account as well. So I currently have my PayPal card, my Discover card, my Citi card, my Wells Fargo card, and my Capital One card that has money on every last one of them. Some higher than others. I use my PayPal card to cover my 6 months of my insurance. And my goal is to have that paid off in the next 2 months. So as much as I have not had any interest charged on my cards this entire year, I am going to be taking on some interest, but I am going to be meticulous about which cards I pay off, because Discover and Citi both sent me back in the end of May or beginning of June promotionals that I took. Discover is only charging me 0.09%, so that's less than 1% interest on all of my purchases up until April 2022. So I am not going to do too much with trying to pay down too much on that card, because that is a very low interest rate. Same thing with my Citi card. They offered me 3.99%. As the same time frame as well too. So I won't be too quick to pay those cards off. I will get the balances down each month, but I'm going to be more so focused on my PayPal and my Wells Fargo card. My Capital One card was actually my only card that I had that did not have any like rewards or anything on there, so I stopped using it once it was paid off. Something told me like towards the beginning of this month to just use the card so that it doesn't go like inactive. However, literally 2 days after using it, they sent me a letter via email saying that they were upgrading my Capital One card to a Quicksilver card. So now I am going to be getting some kind of rewards attached to this. So it was perfect because all of that money that I used to spend stuff, I got rewards on it. So that was awesome. So there was some good stuff with kind of racking up some debt, just a little bit. So those are the three cards I'm going to worry about trying to slowly but surely pay those stuff off. I know I talked in my video when I announced my pregnancy that I used it all on food. That is actually not true, y'all. I actually had some medical stuff that I had to go and do, and I paid about $1,200, so maybe I only spent like $800 on food. But still a no because that is a lot of money on food for me, and I don't normally spend that kind of money at all. So $1,200 of that is medical stuff. that I had to take care of and still taking care of, but they're on my card. So those are just the things that I'm going to be paying off. So that is just what we're going to be looking out for over the next couple of months. I want to be done by at least October, so that at least for November and December, I can focus a lot more on saving and buying stuff for baby. So then we had my Cashier's Cash envelopes. I use the budget app to track all of my expenses. I was still using it while I wasn't physically budgeting with you guys. I was getting a little lazy, so the dates and stuff are a little off, but it should be back to normal. For groceries, I budgeted $100, and I did $100 for gas. I also did $100. Gas prices have gone up significantly here, and because I haven't been to Sam's Club like inside of the store in forever and a day, my Sam's Club membership expired back in June, and so I haven't been able to get gas there, and so I am definitely paying almost like 60 to 70 cents more for gas right now, which is killing me. But then it's a part of me being lazy too, because I'm like, I don't want to go anywhere on the weekends after I go and pick up groceries in the morning, and I have energy for just only so much. So I'll figure that out and get to it. Household, I budgeted $20. Personal, I budgeted $70. I need to actually bump this up a lot, because I just realized that anything less than about $200 a month just doesn't kind of work right now. I do my nails and my toes and my eyebrows. That is just my self-care, because I don't wear makeup or buy clothes or do any of that like crazy stuff. And then get my hair done, and anything less than that, I end up spending more money. Well, not more money, but I tend to use money that's not been budgeted for that stuff. So I'm going to need to fix this going into August. And then miscellaneous, I budgeted $30. So that total came out to $320. Then we have my sinking funds, my car fund in June. Nah, maybe May. No, June. I want to say in June, I reached my $26 for the year that I wanted to get to. But I think come August, I'm going back to just saving a little bit more money in that account, or just to continue to put my little $2 in there and just continue to save. I don't think it hurts. But I did not budget anything for this month. Car maintenance, I budgeted $50 for this paycheck. Clothes, I did $13. Fun, I did $35. I'm still budgeting for fun. We're not really going out and doing much. We kind of went to all of our different events earlier on this year already. And then our last big event is in October. And so we're just kind of saving for that, because we will still be going to that, and that will kind of be our last thing, unless we need to go back home or any other thing, but I'm not planning for that. It's just going to be for this. Health, I am budgeting $25. Originally, we were using my insurance to cover the expenses for the baby. However, we are going to be using his insurance, which will save me about $4 or $5 grand. And so I originally started paying things out on my insurance. In about a month or so, it will switch over to his insurance. So I am not going to try and budget way too much money for health right now, because I'm in good health, and so I don't have to worry about too much or anything like that. But I still want to save to cover any like co-payments or small things that we'll need to cover on later on. Holiday, I am budgeting $36. I still want to have a nice Christmas and Thanksgiving, because those are really the only two holidays that we really celebrate. For sure. Home, I am budgeting $25, and that's what I did. Savings, I did bump that up from 15 to 25. My emergency fund, we are fully at $1,000 for our emergency fund. So I did bring the money that I budget for my emergency fund down just a tad bit, just because there's other things that I do also want to focus on. And then lastly, we have and that total for Sinking funds came out to 229, sinking funds and savings. And then we have my investments. They all got $10, and that came out to $30. And so I don't know what I scratched this out, y'all. So please forgive me. It just says $30. And I was writing an 8 here for some weird reason. But in total, that came out to $1,720.20. I had $79 worth of miscellaneous things that I spent on my actual Wells Fargo debit card. Part of that was money that transferred from my check into my savings account, my overage, and me going to get my nails and my toes done. And then other stuff were just like random things that I went to the store for to pick up. So that left me with a remainder of $70.84, which we are going to roll over sometime into paycheck number 2. So there's no actuals out here yet, but this is just what I have budgeted. I did not do the rollover or budget for the rollover because I wasn't sure if I was going to have it or not. So once again, I just budgeted for $12.50 for this paycheck. For my expenses, I have my Wells Fargo at $465.78, my Citi card at $278.41, and then my AT&T phone bill at $186.53, which came out to $930.72. Now, this is my biggest thing: is every time I have a 3-month paycheck, I never budget for a third cash envelope and sinking fund. For some reason, I think that I can still work it on 2 and then always end up messing up my budget. So I had to kind of move things around and work around things to add some money for my cash envelopes. So for groceries, I'm budgeting $100. For gas, I'm also budgeting $100. I'm not doing anything for household. We don't need anything. I know that I did pick up like 2 or 3 things, but they weren't super expensive, so the money that I do have in there will cover for that. Personal, I'm budgeting $60, and miscellaneous, I am budgeting $15. So that came out to $275, and I didn't do the total overall, but I'm just gonna pull out my calculator, and if I'm not mistaken, this is over budget. Oh, no, it's not. I am at 1205.72, so I have $45 or so to play around with. Although I know my actual, and I probably have a little bit more. And so that is what I am budgeting for my paycheck number 2, you guys. And I am actually going to quickly fill my. Today is Saturday, and I got paid on Sunday. Just kidding, on Friday. So we're actually going to go through and just fill my cashless cash envelopes because, of course, I didn't budget anything for my sinking funds. So this is just what the Good Budget app looks like. And you can use it on your phone too. So I love it because when I'm out, it syncs already, and when I'm home, I can use it on my iPad as well too. I always roll over all of my change into my savings account, so that's what we're gonna do first here. I had $57.99 left in my grocery app, so I am going to roll over. I'm going to do an envelope transfer, this was something they added on maybe towards the beginning of the year or something like that, which I love, so I don't have to do extra stuff. But I am just transferring 99 cents from my groceries to my savings, and that's savings 1. And just to keep it so I get back myself on a regular schedule, I'm putting it for yesterday's date. And then we are going to go to gas. I have $1.49, you guys. We're going to go ahead and do my envelope transfer. We're going to do 49 cents. And we're going to do that from gas to savings 1. And we're going to save that transaction. And then miscellaneous has $7.76 left. And so we're going to transfer that 76 cents. And we're just going to put that here, and that is going to be from miscellaneous to savings. Bam. So all of that money has been transferred over. So this will then show once I update it in, or once I do the transfer in my checking account, will show that I just have $85 currently. Now we're going to go ahead and add income to this. So we are going to do $275. Whoops. What's all of these numbers? That was it, right? 275. And we're going to say that we added that money yesterday and it was received from me. And we are going to save that. I don't know why I do that though. Because I just need to go straight to putting them in my envelopes. So for groceries, I am adding $100, right? Yep. So we're going to put $100 here. And then you'll just see that it automatically updates here. So now it says I have $157, real time, super easy. And I love that it lets you see all of your transactions. So if you're checking your bank account versus your Good Budget app, you can kind of see what's missing. Because trust me, all the time I'm like, why is there more money in my checking account than there is in my Good Budget app, or vice versa? And I'm able to always just go back and see what it is that I am missing or what I forgot to pay out. Because right now I don't always use my debit card. A lot of the times I prefer using my credit card places. And then once I make the payment, or once I make the purchase, then I'll go to my checking account and pay it out. So sometimes it can get a little tricky. For gas, I am going to be adding $100. So we're going to put that in there. That leaves me with 101. There's nothing for household. We have personal, and that is going to get $70. Oops. We're doing 70, right? Or no, 60. Oh, good thing I checked. $60. And so now you see that is up to 60. And then if you ever just go down all the way down, when you look at your unallocated, you see how much money we were putting into there, and it'll tell you how much money is left for you to put into an envelope. So this is how I know that I'm on track with everything that I was supposed to put. So it says I have $15 left, and that's what I budgeted to put in my miscellaneous. And since my 2-week budget is already $15, I am actually going to click on 15 because that's what I wanted to do. And I'm just going to go ahead and click save, and boom, it just pretty much says that once I transfer my money from my Wells Fargo to my checking, I should have $360 even in my checking account. So that was just a brief overview of how I stuff my cashless cash envelopes. Super quick and easy and efficient for me, and doesn't involve me going to the bank, because I actually need to go to the bank for our household account so I can take out some cash. And so, yeah, so that is my cashless cash envelopes. And what you guys have all been waiting for. I do just want to make a disclosure. My nails had nothing to do with revealing any gender or anything. I've been wanting to do pink on my nails for a while. It just so happens that this color is also the sex of our baby. So we are having a little girl. I wanted a boy, but we're having a little girl, and the winner is going to be winning a $50 gift card. So I will have my email address in the description box below. And I'm just going to need you guys to email me so I can get your information, so I can send you your what is it called? Your gift card. And let me just look if my picture's uploaded in here, because this person replied the same day that I posted this video, and I was like, oh my gosh, this person's got it. Now here's the thing. I am making one exception to this rule because I did not think that we may or may not be switching the names. But the winner is going to be winning because they won, because that is 99% what her name will be. However, there is a 1% chance that it could change. So this person will just be getting a $10 gift card. So there's actually going to be 2 two sort of winners. So please don't kill me, y'all. Please don't kill me. So the winner of the $50 gift card is going to be Bridger Pepper. She guessed that I was going to be having a girl and that the letter was going to be L. And she was spot on. She was like the third person to like respond. So yay her, or he, it could be either or. I do apologize. But please email me so I can get your information. And the second person who will be winning the $10 gift card is going to be Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. She was actually, I think, like the first person to reply. And yes, girl, I was almost at 1K when you wrote this, and now I'm over 1K. But you guessed that I was also having a girl and that the letter was going to be A. And that might be true at the time of birth. We may never know. But 99% sure that her name is definitely going to start with the L. But I do just want to say thank you guys for all participating. It was fun seeing all of you all's like thoughts. I saw some interesting letters because I don't even know that many names, I don't think, for the entire alphabet. So it was really interesting. But thanks you all. Once again, please, please, please email me so I can get your information so I can send you your gift card. And thanks for watching this video, you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.